here you are in the spotlight, and the spotlight now is on the men in the compound gold medal match, and this should be a great one between the United States and Denmark. And these two teams have gone at it the last couple of years. In fact, last year in Antalya at stage 2, Denmark defeated the United States in a great match there in Turkey, and we expect to see fireworks here in Nimes, France today. The world record again, 240 points, established by the United States back in 2009 in Poland. But they've got a tough one on their hands with the Great Danes right here. Martin Damsbo, Stefan Hansen, and Patrick Larson. And there's a good look at the American team. Jesse Broadwater on the left, Braden Gelantine in the middle, and Uncle Rio Wild, as DP refers to him, on the right. Rio sporting a little bit of a beard right here in France. And for Denmark, Martin Damsbo. The big guy in the middle is Patrick Larson, and that young guy on the right is Stefan Hansen. But don't let those looks deceive you. He is tough, tough, tough. Very tough.
Definitely. That young Stefan Hansen, yesterday before his shot against Rio, I just wished him good luck, and I gave him a handshake. And as skinny as he looks, you won't believe how strong that little guy feels. So he's got to be to hold up that heavy bow. But Rio against Stefan again in this team event.
The Americans are on target number one. Number one in the qualifying ranking. Number one in the world. Defeated Great Britain by 5 and Sweden by 7 to get to the gold medal match.
And Rio up with his first arrow.
Number 2 in the world. Rio Wild.
Nine.
Slightly off target for Rio.
Luckily, a lot of arrows to come back with. Jesse Broadwater. Very solid,
Yes.
solid 10. No, Jesse always, he looks so emotionless. He doesn't blink. He doesn't move his face muscle at all. He's such a solid archer.
Nice.
Braden Gelantine just out to the top left. Not the best of starts for the United States on the first 3 arrows. That doesn't put a lot of pressure on the Denmark team. So let's see if they can come back with a counter.
Here is Patrick Larson, who burst upon the stage last summer, winning a gold medal at stage 2 in Antalya. And he starts off with a 10. Sets the stage for Stefan Hansen.
Solid 10 by Stefan.
Good shot.
And there's Dietmar Trillis.
Standing in for the Denmark team.
And Martin Damsbo, 4th in the world.
Very big name to reckon with as well. 10,
Oh,
solid
yes.
10. Better start by Denmark. Creating a little bit of pressure there for the American team. But as we all know, the Badger doesn't go down that easy.
Yes.
Solid 10 by Rio there. JC Broadwater, not only top archer in the indoor circuit, also on the outdoor when it's up and down shooting with field and all of that. Superb. He's
Okay,
just
bring it
such a
home, Brady.
complete archer.
In
Oh,
fact, he
JC.
won the field championships 2 years ago in France, here in Val d'Isère.
Yes, yes. Braden Gelantine.
Awesome.
Solid 10. Fighting
Perfect.
back there, the American team.
Nice job, buddy.
So after a little bit of a shaky start with the 2 9s, the Americans reel off 3 straight 10s, which is what Denmark did on their first 3 shots. Patrick Larson.
9, opening the door a little bit there for America to sneak in. Stefan Hansen. Solid 10 from the youngster. I think we're going to see a lot of him in the future to come as well, Carl, especially on the indoor event. He's such a solid young man. Martin Damsbo. 10 for Martin as well. 1 point lead by the Denmark team over the United States, but still a lot of arrows to go, so we'll see what happens.
Martin Damsbo, of course, the gold medalist in the World Cup final in Paris last fall, in the shadow of La Tour Eiffel, and it's a good look at Patrick Larson. You know, it's funny how life is. Patrick was not even supposed to be in Antalya at stage 2 last year, and then somebody fell out. He was the alternate. He gets the call up. He was going to spend the week working in the garage on cars, and all of a sudden he's in Antalya and he's winning a gold medal.
Can't believe it. Can you believe it? It's it just shows you. It just shows you.
Right place, right time.
Right place, right time. And he took the opportunity, made the best of it.
And it carried him through the summer. And of course, Denmark was great all summer long. This is a terrific team. We see them outdoors, now we see them indoors. Two of the top teams in the world going at it right here, battling head to head, and 1 point separating them after the first 6 shots.
All these guys, you can look at their eyes. They don't even blink when the string goes. It just shows you. They molded. They molded archers.
We're first, guys.
Denmark got to the gold medal match by edging out Italy by 3 in the quarterfinals, and then they finished 5 up on Mexico to get to this gold medal match, where they have a 1 point lead. So the Americans will shoot first here in the second end.
Real wild on the line quickly, get the arrow in so you can take your time on the shot.
Yes.
Solid 10.
Brings up Jesse Broadwater, who won a silver medal in Torino in 2011 at the Outdoor Championships.
Yes.
Solid 10. He just knew that one was going to go in. See his face.
Can Braden Gellantine make it 3 in a row?
Awesome.
Good shooting.
The answer is yes.
Very good comeback from the United States in those 3 arrows. So now Denmark's got to keep it full to maintain that 1 point lead.
And the man who is ranked 6th in the world finds the center of the target.
Stefan Hansen with the 10. Looks like they want to fight back on this one. Oh, Dietmar Trillers there. Don't say too much.
But he's seen a lot.
He's seen a lot.
And done a lot.
Solid 10. Excellent shooting.
Oh,
Denmark
Martin
fighting
Damsbo.
back for this one.
Still a 1 point lead after both teams come out firing 3 straight 10s to start the second end.
Nice.
Solid 10 by Rio. Such a strong team, this team of the United States and Denmark. But if you take the credentials and the titles that they've won together, these 3 guys,
Yes.
it's immense. It's such a team to reckon with.
And such competition within this team.
Oh,
Just to be able to travel to the World Championships, World Cup events.
10 as well. 6 straight 10s in a row from the United States. Now that's...
Did it catch the line? That's the question. And you can tell they've got binoculars out checking that.
They look a little confident, but in the end, the judge must make the decision. 10 from Patrick Larson.
10.
Yeah, the Danes don't want to take any chances.
No.
Take care of their own business and let the judges sort it out. Now the baby-faced assassin with another 10.
10 points.
Not sure he even shaves.
I don't think so yet. He'll start in a couple of years. Martin Damsbo. Cool and calm.
Takes his time.
Right on 6 seconds, right in the center. Excellent shooting. They fought back really hard.
Damsbo drills another one, dead center. And the Americans, with a look of concern right now, appear to be trailing by 2 points. 119-117, the advantage for Denmark. And again, these 3 archers from Denmark defeated these Americans, at least Braden and Rio, in Antalya last summer. So they've done it before. They've got confidence going up against the United States.
Definitely.
And Braden's
If you've been up to a certain team in the past and you manage to win the match, then there's a built-in sort of confidence already. You know, when you get to them again at some stage. Then,
now they have ruled that one shot was a 10, and that makes a difference of 1 point, so it's a 1 point match.
Excellent. This is so tight.
So
119 against 118 for Denmark over the United States.
I'll buy him a new one.
So the USA with 6 straight 10s in that second end. And they needed all 6 of them to stay and keep pace with Denmark.
Definitely. Rio knows where the center is.
Nice.
Solid 10.
Way to go,
Didn't
Rio.
blink once.
Didn't blink once. Such a solid archer. You know, many guys over the world give him a little bit of critique and say, oh, but they think he's over his best years and they don't think he's the best anymore. But,
Awesome.
you know, he proved them wrong so many times, so often. I mean, every archer does take a little bit of a dip every now and then, but when he's on that line, believe me, he's a force to be reckoned with. 2 10s in a row from the United States, 3 10s in a row. And they just right in there, fighting it hard as they can.
The fiery Braden Gelantine, who competes with a lot of emotion, is able to control it, bottle it up. Now Stefan Larsson, or excuse me, Patrick Larsson. And Patrick
10 points.
consistently reeling off the 10s.
Hansen look a little bit more relaxed today with his teammates around him. Yesterday when he was all, that was a 9. Just was when I was about to say, yesterday when he was up against Rio all by himself, I think the nerves got the better of him a bit. But when you've got your teammates around you, you tend to relax a little bit more. Martin Damsbo.
Yeah, especially when one of them is Martin Damsbo.
Definitely.
9.
Also a 9. So now, so far 1 point lead for the United States over Denmark. But still plenty of arrows to go.
So those 2 9s, while the Americans are shooting 3 straight 10s, turns a 1 point disadvantage into a 1 point lead for Team USA, but Rio's outside the 10 ring. And back and forth we go.
Back to 1 point lead again. Jesse,
Yes.
looks like it could be a 10.
Gotta
Leave
get
it,
out the
Jessica.
binoculars once again. That one too close to call from our vantage point. And now Braden Gelantine really
Nice.
needing a 10. And that one may be too close to call.
Two really, really close liners there. So judge has got to get his little magnifying glass. Patrick Lawson, big strong guy. Let's see if he's got the big nerves as well.
3 straight 10s, they can regain the lead. At least it would appear to be the case.
10, solid 10.
There's the first one that Denmark needs. Now Hansen, who shot a 9 on his last attempt.
9.
Shoots
Close,
another 9.
just out. Martin Damsbo.
Goes like this, so it could be because of the light.
He knows what the need is at the moment. And he's putting it right there. 10 points, excellent shooting.
So now we wait.
Now we wait for the judge. And you know what, the closer you get to the end of this match, especially when it's tied like that, 1 point, even points, you know, either way, it's the pressure builds up so badly. Even those big guys, those big shots, world-class archers, they just tend to shake a little bit, and the nerves, you know, you got to be a little bit drunk to not have nerves there on that line.
Looking at Martin Damsbo, I can't help but remember last summer in Antalya when he was matched up in the bronze medal match against Braden Gelantine. Braden broke his bow, and Martin handed him his backup bow, and they went out, competed against each other. Damsbo still beat him, but I thought it was one of the great displays of sportsmanship I've seen.
That's excellent, Jar. And you know what? That'll be remembered in the future, always, for that, for Martin, you know, giving his bow to his enemy at that stage.
At that stage, yes, his opponent.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going second.
Dietmar Trillis taking it all in the coach's box for Denmark. And it appears as though, unless we get some new information, that we're tied at 177.
The match inching towards a one-arrow shootout. But what does the judges say?
Will the Americans repeat their performance of yesterday with just one more perfect end? That's what it will take to beat Denmark.
They have 176 points, I believe, posted for Denmark. And for the United States, 177.
So 1 point lead for the United States at this stage. So Denmark is up first.
Trailing by 1.
And Larsen desperately wanting to find the center. 10-9 liner, maybe a 9 on that one.
Stefan Hansen.
I think Larsen wasn't quite ready for that shot yet. Stefan also with a 9.
Okay, nice and strong, Rio.
Damsbo with a 9-10 liner.
That's the 10 you're top.
So some surprising shots right there for Denmark.
Patties might be touching too.
The Danes not as great with those first 3 shots.
There's big
And
shadow.
an opportunity now for the Americans. Rio Wild.
Awesome.
Pocatello, Idaho with a 10. It's about 7:30 in the morning back in Pocatello. I suppose a few folks are up watching.
Nice.
10.
It's in.
Back-to-back 10s. Braden can put his team up by 4.
out of Fenway
Solid.
Park. 10 points.
There we are.
Solid shooting. Very good comeback there by the United States. Denmark's got to really put it out there now to be able to hold on. Solid 10 by Patrick Larson.
Who was 9th at the Outdoor Championships in Belek last fall, 8th in Paris at the World Cup final.
10 points.
10 points, Stefan Hansen.
Final arrow for Denmark.
Denmark
Terrific.
looking to fight back as hard as they can. Just not sure if the Americans will let that happen. They're going to resist themselves there.
Damsbo trying to dig his
Over
team
the
out of a
top.
hole.
Excellent shooting by Denmark. Very good comeback. So now up to the United States to either finish the job or to open the door a little bit. But with Rio Wild,
Yes.
solid
Awesome.
10.
Starting the Americans down that final stretch.
You know, yesterday when they shot the team event with that perfect score, they made it look so easy from the stands. It looks so natural to them, but believe
Yes.
10 as well, Jesse
Nice.
Broadwater.
Hours
shot,
and
Brady.
hours and hours and hundreds of arrows.
And what most people don't realize is the sort of level at 240 out of 240 is 10 points. America takes the gold medal.
That's it. That's all she wrote. It's in the books. Team USA with a convincing win in the gold medal match here in Nimes, France. And they are the gold medalists, the world champions this year in 2014. Handshakes, hugs all around. Great sportsmanship between the two nations and the two teams. And the United States.
They definitely deserve this win. They fought for it, and they were fighting from since yesterday with that 240 out of 240 score that we just talked about. And it's such a high end. I don't know how to express it, but it's such a, you know, it's something you don't see very often. The world record is a 240 at the moment, and just to equal that on a World Championships indoor, it's very good. So I didn't expect much less today from the American team, but to win the gold medal. So congratulations, they were.